Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your community, Purple Feather Tarot. I truly hope you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading you will find those answers from the universe that you are searching for. Today, we are going to go straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot cards. And as always, let's look at all your energies, the energies of this person who is thinking of you, and let's also reveal all the blessings that the universe has prepared for your life. So, connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Ace of Wands, a card of new beginnings. The Six of Wands, a card of victory. You also have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit card, and finally, the Five of Cups. Your reading is telling you that your victory, your success, is 100% imminent. I feel that you are a person who is extremely well prepared. Maybe you have been studying a lot, and you are finally going to find that job you deserve. Maybe you have been working really hard, and you are going to receive that promotion you deserve. Maybe you have been showing so much to your special person, and you have been waiting for this person for a very long time, and finally, you are going to connect, especially with a Virgo or a Capricorn. I feel that what once seemed lost, what once seemed like an impossible dream, is finally coming into your life multiplied, and just when you are thinking of giving up on a situation, just when you feel like throwing in the towel, the universe sends you a clear sign that something very big, is about to manifest. So I feel that you were born to be a 100% victorious person. Very soon, you are going to take a great leap of faith, and something small, a small idea, will become a great manifestation. So, let's clarify what your reading is about. I feel your reading is telling me to tell you, unstoppable success or imminent blessing. So let's clarify a bit more, because I feel you, in this moment, are ready, are prepared to receive this great blessing. Let's clarify a bit more about what it's all about. This whole situation, you have the King of Wands. You are a serious person, very well. You are going to be making a very serious proposal to someone. Possibly, if you have a company, you will be hiring a team to work for you, and you will be the one giving the orders, and you will be the one that others listen to, because you have wisdom and you have experience. With the King of Wands card, you will be guiding others, you will become a leader. You will become a leader. Possibly, it is in your blood to become a teacher, to become an academic person 100%. The King of Wands card also says that you are going to make things very clear with someone who is trying to cross your boundaries. Maybe before, you allowed someone to break down those boundaries, but the King of Wands is always characterized as a very firm person. I feel that before, you allowed someone to break those boundaries, but now you are protecting your boundaries, you are protecting your energy before someone can make a mistake with you. So let's look a little deeper, because this card always means that you are intimidating someone, especially an Aries or a Capricorn. And it's very curious that Aries and Capricorn appear, because they are two of the strongest signs in the zodiac. So I feel that you are even intimidating the strongest ones. You also have the Eight of Pentacles card. I like this card. It means discretion, calm, honest work, disciplined work. Possibly right now you are fully dedicated to moving a project forward. It could be a personal project, maybe going abroad, maybe starting your own business. Possibly you are working very hard in your company. And always, this card represents that hard work always brings good results. If right now you're putting in a lot of effort, you're being disciplined, then obviously great money is coming into your life. You also have the High Priestess card. Someone is thinking about you, someone is wishing you the best at this moment. I especially feel that Pisces is with you right now, and also a Cancer person. You see, this could be a special person who separated from you, but this person still holds you in high regard and wants the best for you, even if things didn't work out between the two of you. This energy is also the energy of the mother, a very maternal energy that is sending you a greeting, sending you right now the best vibrations so that everything goes well in your life. We continue with your energy, Five of Wands. This could indicate a conflict. Let's clarify what this is about, because I feel that someone is making your life difficult or someone is showing off. I don't know if you're dealing with people who are overly arrogant, overly domineering, especially if it's a Leo or a Sagittarius. Possibly you've had some kind of issue with gossip or rumors that someone is spreading in your workplace. You also have the Justice card, everything falls into place by its own weight. If you're someone who works, obviously you have an excellent reputation at your job, but here there are people who talk, people who start defaming others, and finally, justice comes down upon them. This may be a rather special message, but I feel that if you're currently working and have an enemy or rival at your workplace, that person will be called by human resources and will either be scolded or put in their place, because someone right now is abusing their power, maybe toward you. But someone is noticing everything that's going on, so I feel that the verdict will ultimately be in your favor. We continue with your energy, 10 of Cups. This is energy of family expansion. You might reconnect with your special person, but I don't feel like you're distanced because of a specific problem. It's simply that your person traveled, is in a different place, maybe in the United States, Peru, Venezuela, France, or possibly Hungary, and here a great reunion takes place. A reunion that will unite the two of you for a long time, or perhaps forever. Very well. Here are two people who finally realize that distance was not working in favor of the relationship, and they come back together with no more separation. I also feel that you are going to retire, possibly you're planning to buy a new house. You might sell your current home and buy one in a quieter place. Possibly, you're going to buy a farm, a countryside home. I feel that right now you are seeking peace and quiet, and the universe is going to grant you that great wish. You also have the Emperor card, just as I was saying. Possibly you're about to close a cycle. You've worked for many years, and now a great retirement finally arrives. Notice the Emperor's white beard, it represents experience, effort, discipline, and power, but at the same time, it can also represent tiredness, and the feeling of a mission accomplished. So I don't know what your fulfilled mission is, but possibly, as I mentioned, it's related to your work. You've worked many years, many weeks, thousands of hours in your life, and finally the time comes to rest, but of course, rest without a decrease in your income. We continue with your reading. You have the Hanged Man, energy of illumination, energy of seeing things from a different point of view. I feel that right now you are afraid of doing something. I don't know, the Hanged Man always represents the fear that holds you back. But once you take a step forward, once you take that leap of faith, you realize that the image you had in your head is completely different from reality. Your reading is telling me that the only way to face your fears is, just like the saying goes, by facing them, and realizing that a fear can turn into an opportunity to grow. Maybe you thought a job would be too hard for you, and then you start it and realize that you're going to perform like a fish in water. Maybe you think that a certain person is totally out of reach, then you connect with them, start talking, and suddenly realize that the connection is 100% possible. Very well. The Hanged Man is inviting you right now not to adopt a defeatist attitude before even trying. This card is telling you that the worst thing they can say is no, and if they do say no, then you try again, in another way or from a different point of view. Alright, let's continue with your tarot reading. You have the Ace of Swords, excellent news, news is coming into your life. I especially feel that Aquarius has some excellent news to share with you. When we talk about Aquarius, we're always talking, first of all, about unexpected messages, things that come into your life like lightning and break all your routine, break all your monotony. So maybe you're working peacefully and you see a strange message. But just because it's strange doesn't mean it's bad or a scam, not at all. Maybe you're simply working, and suddenly an opportunity arrives from a company, for example, from a competitor of the company you're currently working for. Or maybe you're just at home, completely relaxed, and you receive a message from someone inviting you to a completely unexpected place. I like this Ace of Swords energy because it can mean an unexpected proposal that takes you somewhere completely different, but it's a good thing. It's good to receive these offers, it's good to say yes sometimes to unexpected things, especially when there's no real risk involved in the situation or the proposal. Let's see if we can get a little more context for this Ace of Swords. You have the Seven of Cups, yes, it's something that's going to surprise you. We don't have a specific context here, we're talking about very descriptive, very general energies. Possibly, a love proposal is coming, it could be a confession. See, this is what I was telling you, you're minding your own business, and suddenly the Seven of Cups appears as a message from someone saying, hey, I love you, I want to be with you, let's be together forever. It might be something surprising, but just because it's surprising doesn't mean it isn't real. So get ready, please, because these kinds of proposals or news are coming into your life, things that can pull you out of your comfort zone very quickly, like a bolt of lightning. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Sun card, and this card makes perfect sense. Because when you have the Sun card, you are shining. You have a very strong gravitational pull, and other energies are gravitating around you. Possibly, someone is orbiting around you, has not been able to write to you, has not been able to call you, and now suddenly connects with you like a flash of lightning. I feel that not only are you freeing yourself from certain fears, but also some people, especially if you know a Pisces or a Leo, that person is setting their own restrictions when it comes to connecting with you. But believe me, 100%, it's true, right now, Pisces or Leo truly has hidden feelings for you. Let's continue with your tarot reading. You have the Nine of Swords, a worry you might be experiencing right now. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords a little more, because I feel that maybe, at this moment, you're worrying too much about a person or a situation that is beyond your control. And the universe is inviting you to let go, to release control and let the universe, with its infinite power, flow. God is going to intervene and help you solve a problem. According to the Nine of Swords, you must do the best you can, and leave the rest to the universe. So let's look deeper into what this Nine of Swords is telling you. You may be worried about money. But here your reading tells me that you have a great capacity to manifest. You have a gift, you're going to be turning pennies into millions. You'll be transforming things that seem to have no value into things of extraordinary worth. This kind of thing might be a brushstroke, maybe you're an artist, a person with talent for writing, reading, or being an editor. Maybe you work in the visual arts, possibly with painting, ceramics, or porcelain. And see, here you were thinking your reality would never change. But when you use this Midas touch, and the King of Pentacles represents that Midas touch, when you connect with your gifts, you obtain that Midas touch and begin turning what once seemed scarce into abundant things. Let's look a little more into this energy, the Hierophant. The Hierophant may signify a great commitment. Possibly, you're going to commit yourself to a personal project. You're going to commit not to return to the past. You're going to commit to a new special person who is going to make you feel wonderful. Maybe you're connecting with someone who has financial stability, who has a lot of money. And here I feel that, whether you like it or not, this person with abundant resources is coming into your life. What's important here is that the King of Pentacles is not just about money. This person has many values, many principles. And if right now you want someone humble, someone honest, someone with a big heart, even though this card may represent someone who seems cold or distant, once you get to know them, you'll discover they have a very sweet, very warm, very interesting inner world that you'll enjoy exploring deeply. I'm being told to say Capricorn to you, to say Taurus, because Taurus and Capricorn really appear in your reading. And I mention this because these signs are generally the most distant, and also the coldest, sometimes even the hardest signs to decipher in tarot. We continue with your reading. You have the Eight of Swords. Possibly someone is regretting having let you go, and this is what I was telling you. You are a great treasure, and now you don't want to share that treasure with people who didn't value it. In the past, someone didn't value what you were offering, and now they find themselves completely chained. That's what your reading says. Look at how this person appears, they're chained to your memory, chained to your energy. And you might say, that's not true, but look, some people carry a seal you leave on their hearts, and they'll never be able to forget you. Very well. Let's see what else the tarot says. You have the Seven of Swords, a very clever person, someone who thought they could get away with something. Maybe they took something from you, maybe they stole your time, maybe your money. But let me tell you something, no matter what that person may have taken from you, you took away, or are now taking away, all their peace. And you're not doing it intentionally, you're not doing it consciously, you're doing it unconsciously. Because now this person realizes that regardless of what they took from you, they can no longer have you. They can no longer possess your treasure. I'm being told to mention, especially with all these swords, that you should consider Libra, or also possibly someone who is an Aquarius. Alright, so that is your reading for today. Definitely, as always, thank you so much for being here with me, uncovering all these secrets and mysteries of the tarot. We are now closing your reading. As always, I invite you, if you enjoy these readings, go ahead and click the like button, and you can also subscribe to this channel. We're closing your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, full of blessings, and surely, we'll be seeing each other in your next reading.